Okay guys, so here is the deal. If I really want to make those devlogs like in a really honest state, in a really unscripted state, I have to stop trying to attempt different episodes and just accept the episode the way it is. Because for example, last episode was okay, I guess. But like I spent like nearly an hour just making a single enemy. And in other episode attempts I did for the previous episodes, I was like touching a lot on personal topics, and I felt it was really like not sensitive, but not something I would like saying. Like I was venting, and I don't really like this. But it ends up each episode has to end some way, you know. And here's what I think: those devlogs, those unscripted devlogs, actually will have a lot of mistakes on them. Not only on programming, but on the stuff I say in general. Like how on the second episode I mentioned it, the inspiration behind the level 4 name, Cracker City. And like that's okay. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I really make mistakes sometimes. I really mess up sometimes. That's okay. I can learn from it. I can become someone better. So I hope you guys are patient, and I'll just be recording this fourth episode for the third time today. It's already 8 and 10 p.m. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it turned out. If I don't like the video, I'll publish it anyway. If I say something that I felt bad saying, I'll publish it anyway because I make mistakes. And I think the only thing in those videos that will happen differently, not, and the only thing that may happen on those videos is maybe me pausing the recording and returning because like something happened, somebody entered here or called me. So yeah, let's see how this will go. Okay, let's see how this one will go. Let's see how much I recorded. 2 minutes and 51 seconds. So let's see. Yeah, and this still crashes a bit in an annoying way. So yeah, wait a second, let me adjust my microphone. So yeah, there's timestamp Godot freezes, and I have to switch tabs real quick just so it don't freezes. So I destroyed the cat enemy. I destroyed the code and I have to rewrite it in a really weird way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to remove everything that felt weird, that is weird, and actually just fix the entire code because oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? I messed up this enemy way bad, in a really bad way. Okay, and I can remove those Okay. Now the enemy does not teleport if I test it. Yeah, it does not teleport. So what do I need to do now, Stan? I actually just destroyed the code because I felt that the teleport wasn't smooth. And I'll just recreate the code real quick so you understand. And I will recreate it in a better way. Global position.x equals player dot global position dot x global position dot y equals player dot global position dot y minus physics data tile size y, which is a fancy way of saying I want this to be 64 pixels because the tile size I set is 64 by 64, you know. So let me showcase how this looks like now. Okay, you see this wasn't really smooth, so I tried to make it, instead of teleporting, it actually applied velocity, but so quick and to the point it tried teleporting, but wasn't able to achieve this. So here's my idea. I'll actually add states to this enemy. Okay, and you'll see the good old Crips crashing. I may wait a bit in here. Okay. But there's something I do here on the enemies. I actually don't add the state machine logic I did. I basically use the number. I basically still use the number. I still basically use the numeration system. But I okay. I adjusted my microphone. Again, I will mention that if you hear any clicking, weird noises from my microphone, it's actually because I sometimes accidentally touch it. But okay, here's what I'll do. I think it's actually time for me to start using state machines for the enemies. And this will be another thing I'll do to to the game's recoding, to the game's recode later on. But for now, let's just focus on what works. Actually, no, I don't need to create this node. I can just go here and call state. It's not player state machine. That's just a. Oh yeah, it's actually still this. But no, wait. Oh yeah, I guess I understand now. Let me just state. Yes, I think I don't have a sin for this machine. Yeah, I don't. I only have the class, so it doesn't matter. Let's just use the class then. Inconsistencies between the programming. Have I seen this before? Okay, state machine. Okay, now let's make the states. For this, I'll add a base state. If I ever have this, no I don't, so state, let me see what I have in here. Yeah, base state. And this is the entity, and this is the state machine. Actually, let's just... Okay, so to be honest, how I will organize this, right? Okay, so for organize this, I will go in Azure scripts, and for each level, I will actually make the states folder. You see here, states. And this is the idle state. And I actually think I need to later add a, a template for this. Let me actually check something from project settings. Check template. Okay, I supposed to have this one folder called script templates. I'm going to do script templates. And this is actually... okay, I'll set this color to blue because I like setting colors. Wait, no, since this is like a built-in thing for the game, so let's make it purple so it looks cool. Okay, now as far as I know, I have to make the class name, and here I'm at the script. That's the base state. Wait, so no, that's the base state. That's not base state. It's base state. So yeah, now let's add a script. Call it the default. And I'm actually going to open this here and just copy the whole thing. And add this whole thing here. Essence base state. Okay. Okay, I can remove this. Okay, so this is actually just... super delta. This is all super delta. I just make this. I just want to make this clear, okay? So now if I actually try adding the script to here. Okay, yes. Okay. But actually where is this? I know. Okay. Actually, so like let's move duplicate to hazards, scripts, 5 states. Move. Okay, let me actually just reload the project. Oh, okay. Where's the unsaved thing here? No, discard. Let me see if anything breaks. Please do not break anything. This would be so weird. Okay, everything is fine. So actually, let's go here to the idle state. And what will be in the idle state? First of all, and it crashed. I like recording videos. This is what happens. Okay, the enter state is like base. Wait up. Okay, so I actually will need some stuff in here. First of all, I want to make so I can get the sprite. For that, I make so export variable sprite, animated sprite 2D. On the enter state will be sprite.play idle. Okay, now any physics with this? Okay, basically all will have to apply gravity and move and slide. Wait, okay. So, I am unsure if I'm really into having to separate this, because it will be a lot of duck typing, not duck typing, but similar, I guess. Because if I follow this logic, every state would need to have, you know, the movement, the jump gravity handlers, anything related to movement, the sprites. No, I don't want this. Just want to make this work. So okay, let's actually. It's so weird. Okay. Okay, the idle state will not need any physics related thing, only the sprite, right? Okay. So let's focus. Okay. It's okay. Nothing more, I guess. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Let me check something here on the player. In the state machine here. Yeah, so if there's something that happens in here. No. Oh. Oh no. Yes. I'm overthinking about. Let's just go. So now we need 2 more states. which actually no, let's go. Now we're going to have the hidden and the attack states. So for in the idle state, I can actually remove this, not use it anymore. Here on the hidden states, I gotta set those. Okay, so here, the hidden states. We're going here. And actually, just limit this to cat enemy idle. Wait, no. Hidden. Okay. So here we're actually adding again the sprite. Export variable sprite animator sprite equals. Okay, no, it's actually export variable. Enter state. We're setting this to sprite high. And actually here, so in the access state, let's go sprite.show. And here on idle, there's actually something that needs to happen, right? And it's crashing again. So what needs to happen is that this... Okay, I can explain even though it's crashed. So there's this signal here that from the projectile detector area. And now this needs to be called on the idle sprite, right? Oh, it crashed. T crashed. Does this word even exists? I'm unsure. Okay, so how I'm going to do this? Instead of connecting the signal, I'll make something more reusable. Okay. Export variable proj detect area 2D. Okay. Now let's go hit set this to ready. Okay, remembering this is the idle state and I forgot to set the sprite in the way. Ready. Project detect on, no, not on, at area enter it. Connect. Now I need to make a signal. And not, wait, no. I need to do this. Let's create a function down here. Function project something that is called it through here. So yeah, projectile enter it, void, and actually just go to this area equals area 2D node actually. Oh no, it's an area 2D anyway, so never mind. Okay, area 2D, and let's just copy this. Okay, now I need to add entity to those, and for player I actually need to so set here. And no, actually, let me undo this. No, just like this. I'll remove the connection here. Basically, yeah, disabling from here. And here, what will happen here? I'll remove this because this will not be used now. Will not be used now. Not be using now. No. Okay, so even though I'll have to make so the enemy has a, oh yeah, I can do something like, couldn't I just set squash and stretch? No. Let me bro, I overcomplicate stuff in my head so much. And I don't know why. Cause now there needs to be at least something. Okay, I have an idea. Actually. So let's just call this as say machine change state. No state will be the hidden. Actually I'll just call it hide, by the way. I'll rename the script hide. And the old state is self. Connect projectile enter it. And here, what will happen here? Instead of hiding the sprite, I'll actually just go. I actually do this. On the update, I'm going to set, because it's a bit of a juicing thing, so, but I'll actually do like, I make wait, okay, let me explain what I'm going to do. The enemy will disappear, and after a few milliseconds, it will teleport above the player. That's what I'm going to do. For this, I actually want to do something like sprite dot self modulate dot a equals move toward from sprite self modulate to 0 0, and the delta, let's set it to like, okay, like in half a second. It actually needs to be something something. How is like, it's not going to be half a second because of the delta, but okay. Evaluate selection. Okay, it was right all along. Okay, I just realized this. No, and this isn't half a second. I just realized it. So, what? Wait, maybe I could just apply this by delta. This delta, by the way. Mhm. 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 So there's something here on the. Wait, how did I set the base state? States new state. Okay, maybe I'm doing something like. Let me check the player. Because this is in settings, so is it going? Or maybe like something through here. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay, so on state machines got set. Oh yeah, there's this. Maybe I kind of. I think I forget about this. There's this one signal here. Yes. Actually, just connect this to states. The states got set to here. Let's see. On states got set. And actually, let's just make this one function, this one variable called the def default state, which is a base state. So no, it's actually, I actually don't need this. I actually just need, I call it idle. So, okay, and now I need at least so the state machine. Where state machine. It's actually just short. It's S. I actually, instead of writing state machine, I just write SM. I don't know. So this one I can remove. So this one I can also remove. Mm, mm, mm. Let's try just for a bit and see how it works. Okay, never mind. I need to set some stuff here. I always forget. State machine. Projectile detector. Okay. We go back and return. 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 Oh yeah, so I always forget that this is always being divided by that the actual alpha value is actually 1, not the full hex. So let me try this. Nope. So what didn't work in here? Is this value like really low? I'm not sure. Actually, let's make this. Let's see how it goes. Okay. But actually, let me try and test this on the regular. Physics update. See how if he's actually and doing the right thing. How this physics update? No. Physics update. If I'm doing the right logic. The right logic. Okay. What happened in here now? Okay. Okay. Wait. What? Why did I return this? Bro, that's like weird. No, I don't even remember if I. Bro, please fix the UI Godot. Please. Please fix. I cannot see what I'm typing. Please fix. Okay, this is actually really low for what I'm looking for. So yeah, let's just actually just change this to update and remove this and maybe set whatever. Because actually what I'm supposed to do is that it needs to take half a second. Bro, why am I overcomplicating stuff? I don't know. So in order for this to take half a second, I actually need to test if this is actually equals to 1 the alpha. For this I can actually just go here. Yes, default 1. And here, default 1. Okay. So it needs to take whatever. Okay. I am just quiet now. Overthinking about the game. Okay, I'm sleepy already. But I need to keep going. Yes. So, a bit confused now. Because I added this code to the physics update and still took a bit long for it to fully high. Why? Like, isn't it subtracting? Isn't like the delta subtracting? For example here, move to 5 to 10 and 4, so yeah, 9. 7 to 5, 10 to 5 and 4, so 6. 10 to 9, so 10 actually. 10 to 5. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. Okay. Let me try something though. Maybe I'm actually need to use twins, and I'm just overcomplicating things. So actually, just remove this. Func enter state. And so this, let's create a twin. Create here a twin where twin equal is twin. If twin dot kill. Twin equals create twin. Twin interpolate value. No, it's actually twin property. That was from Godot 3. Twin property object sprite. Property is self-modulate a final value 0.0 duration 0.5, and I don't think I need to set the transient and the transition on the e's. Let's just check how this works. Okay, so actually this is a bit slow. Let's just call this to a quarter of a second. Okay, so now the enemy needs to teleport, and maybe I want to set some transients because, and for this I need to check the twin transitions types. Twin transition type. Okay, here's an image. Oh yeah, you can see this. This is my profile picture of my personal account. It was made by a friend of mine of an old school. I still use it to this day, almost 10 years later. I used to publish really dumb YouTube videos as a kid on this personal channel. But okay, I need something that feels like it's going like, it goes quick. Exponential. Maybe exponential or cubic. Cubic 2, but back sine, no, sine not. Cube. Elastic. But I really like those bouncing things. This bouncing effect. I don't remember if it's actually the bounce or the elastic. I'm pretty sure it's the elastic I like. Because it stretches and it bypasses. It's so cool. Actually, so let's try elastic. Just for the sake of it. Set trans. Elastic. And the ease I'm looking for is the ease out. Okay, where? Ease out, right? That was weird. Okay, let's see. He vanishes. So maybe I actually want a 0.5, a half a second. Okay, I'm falling. No, this is ugly. Let's set cubic. Because cubic is cube. And Pharaoh C has to collect cubes. So cubic. Which I just now realized that how it like represents, you know, powering by 3. Wait, so this is powering by 2, the expo. Cubic is powering by 3. Quad's powering by 4. Quint's powering by 5. Or quart's powering by 4. That's so weird. What is powering by 6? There's no powering by 6. Oh my god. Okay, let me close it. Okay. So yeah. Bro, maybe I should just rework this cat enemy. Stop trying to overcomplicate it. Cause that's so dumb, to be honest. That's such a dumb enemy. Because I try to make it teleport to the player in a way that feels smooth, but it's just really complicated to do this. It's really complicated. So, here's my honest opinion. Here's what I'm going to do, man. No, this enemy will not attack the player. It's not evil. The enemy is not evil. It's just a smart enemy. So like, I'll remove the state machine. Remove the state machine. I'm going to remove the state machine and actually just go like, and connect this all over again. Oh. Oh no, wait. Area entered. Okay, so I can actually remove this. So instead of teleporting, I'll just make this little guy jump. I have jump gravity handler here for some reason. It's jump and gravity handler, not gravity handler. So let's make a quick jump value for this enemy, you know? First, for jump a jump a jump age equals is a float, and I'm going to set this to like 5 tiles. This enemy will jump 5 tiles, okay? 5 tiles. And I remove the skill thing. Remove this. Now let's calculate the jump from the enemy, you know? Let's go here on creating a ready function. GH handler. Oh yeah, I need to actually go here and create a var jump v flows 0.0. For here, jump v goes gh jump gravity handler calculate jump. Gravity is the grav here. The jump height is jump page plus physics data ts y. Done. We have a jump velocity. So we have jump, apply jump, jump velocity. Okay, let's try it now. Tell me basic dodges. I just want to make this all these enemy dodges. So let's make this actually bigger. No. No. Oh wait, yes. Yay, we have it. We did it. Okay, and this enemy just damages a player, but the player cannot kill it. Should make later something like. Oh wait, so if the player tries to attack this enemy, the player just dies of killedness. It will be really funny. Wait, maybe that's something I can do right now. If I actually just make so this also collides with player and just go like elif. No, it will not change if area is player. Player that lives. No, it's area. Wait, no, it's actually a player. I can actually do this. Health, actually. Health minus equals player dot health. It's going to be so. Oh, yes. So, yes, maybe I can do if the area is a. Is hurt is hitbox if hitbox dot if area dot entity is player, then we can fight. Okay, I just need to test this if it will not interfere with. Okay, perfect, perfect. But now this is too big for a player, so this is really big for detecting the player. So let's just make this a bit more smaller. First of all, I need to test if the projectile works. Okay, works, so. Perfect! That's all the game needed. That's all I ever needed. Now I just want to test if this for some reason affects other other enemies. Let me see. Wait. Uh, wait, no. Since this have gravity, I'll just drop this here and expect this to not. No, it does not break. Great. Wait, but what's happening here? Okay, what is this? What is this? What is this? Block the ring in out signal. Okay. Let's set the ferritus. Let's actually hitbox set the ferret. I don't know if this will break anything, but I hope not. And I'll just do the same thing for the monitoring. And do the same thing up here. Please don't break. Please, please don't break. Please, 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 please don't break. And for me to know it breaks, I maybe need to do a lot of stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, it breaks. It breaks. So no. Okay, I don't want to make so the player dies. If it breaks, don't touch it. Go back in time and don't touch it. Do not touch it. So just remove this. And we have a working enemy. Yay! Done. We have a working enemy, and I can finally finish this video. Finally, oh my god. I can finally finish this video. I can finally finish this. Oh. Okay. Give me questions so I can answer next episode.